What if I told you that some of the most powerful medicines on Earth aren't locked inside pharmacies, hospitals, or laboratories, but are growing right now in ditches, abandoned lots, forests, and maybe even your own backyard? Plants our great-grandparents could identify instantly. Plants that treated wounded soldiers as far back as 500 BC. Plants that kept entire civilizations alive long before antibiotics, painkillers, or modern hospitals ever existed. Here's the crazy part. While we rush to the drugstore for every cut, cough, headache, or ache, many of these plants are still out there, doing exactly what they've done for thousands of years, and modern science is now confirming that many of them actually work. Today, I'm going to show you 20 forgotten medicinal plants that have healed humans from ancient times to the modern age. Some date back over 2,000 years, others were battlefield medicine in the Middle Ages, and one on this list was literally the inspiration for aspirin itself. Stay until number 17, because it's been used since around 200 BC, and modern research now proves it works against antibiotic-resistant bacteria. And number 20 is so powerful that chemists copied it in 1897, turned it into aspirin, and somehow made it harsher than the original plant. If you care about saving money, understanding real healing, and reclaiming knowledge humanity once depended on, hit that subscribe button right now. We post new videos every week that connect ancient wisdom with modern science. Let's get into it. Here are 20 forgotten medicinal plants, ranked from impressive to absolutely unbelievable. Number 1. Calendula, used since the Roman Empire, 1st century AD. Calendula, also known as pot marigold, was carried into battle by Roman and medieval soldiers. By the 1200s, it was known as the war flower. When there were no antibiotics, no sterile bandages, and no surgeons, calendula helped wounds heal without infection. Modern clinical studies now confirm what soldiers knew centuries ago. Calendula speeds wound healing, reduces inflammation, and fights bacteria. Burns, cuts, surgical wounds, and inflamed skin all respond faster when calendula is used. Calendula was forgotten for one simple reason: you can't patent a flower, but it's still one of the safest, most effective skin healers nature has ever produced. Number 2. Sea buckthorn, used for over 1,000 years in Tibet and China. Sea buckthorn was recorded in Tibetan medical texts as early as 700 AD. Russian scientists later studied it during the space race, where cosmonauts used the oil to protect against radiation damage. Today, human studies show sea buckthorn improves skin healing, repairs mucous membranes, and reduces chronic dryness. Its rare omega-7 fatty acids nourish tissues from the inside out. This isn't a cosmetic fix, it's cellular repair backed by centuries of use and modern research. Number 3. Comfrey, known as knitbone since the 400s AD. Comfrey earned its nickname knitbone in medieval Europe because people believed it helped bones and tissues knit back together. Turns out they weren't wrong. Comfrey contains allantoin, a compound that stimulates rapid cell growth. Modern clinical trials show it reduces pain and speeds healing in sprains, bruises, back pain, and joint injuries. Used externally, comfrey is still one of the fastest healers nature offers. Number 4. Mullein, recorded in Greek medicine around 100 AD. Ancient Greek physicians used mullein for lung disease nearly 2,000 years ago. It was the go-to plant for coughs, bronchitis, asthma, and chest congestion. Mullein helps the lungs clear mucus instead of suppressing the cough. Modern research confirms its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects on the respiratory system. It grows everywhere, yet most people walk past it every day without knowing it's one of the oldest lung remedies in history. Number 5. Plantain weed, used by Native Americans long before 1492. Plantain was called white man's footprint because it followed European settlers wherever they walked. Native Americans quickly discovered it was one of the best natural first aid plants on Earth. Crushed plantain leaves stop bleeding, reduce swelling, and fight infection. Modern burn studies now confirm it heals skin faster than some conventional treatments. It's free, it's everywhere, and it still works. Number 6. Yarrow, used on battlefields since 1200 BC. Legend says Achilles used yarrow to treat wounded soldiers during the Trojan War around 1200 BC. Whether myth or not, history confirms yarrow stops bleeding fast. Modern studies show yarrow shortens bleeding time, reduces inflammation, and speeds wound repair. It's both a clot stopper and a healer, a rare combination in the plant world. Number 7. Self-heal. Named heal-all in medieval Europe, 1400s. When a plant is literally named heal-all, expectations are high, and self-heal delivers. Used for wounds, sore throats, mouth ulcers, and infections for centuries, modern research now shows it disrupts bacterial biofilms, one of the reasons infections become resistant to treatment. This humble lawn plant was trusted for hundreds of years for a reason. Number 8. Agrimony, mentioned by herbalists in the 1500s. Agrimony was beloved by medieval healers for throat inflammation, mouth infections, and digestive problems. Its natural astringent compounds tighten inflamed tissue and calm irritation. As a gargle, it soothes sore throats in ways modern lozenges rarely do. Number 9. White horehound, sold as cough candy in the 1800s. Before cough syrup existed, horehound candy was everywhere. By the 1800s, it was sold in pharmacies across Europe and America. Horehound doesn't suppress coughs, it makes them productive, helping your lungs clear infection. That's real healing, not symptom masking. Number 10. Bone set, a staple during 19th century flu epidemics. During the flu outbreaks of the 1800s, bone set was one of the most relied upon remedies. People drank the bitter tea at the first sign of fever, chills, and body aches. It earned its name from breakbone fever, a common description of influenza pain at the time. Number 11. Blue vervain, used for nervous disorders since the 1700s. Blue vervain was used for anxiety, tension, headaches, and insomnia long before modern stress medicine existed. Today, research suggests it gently calms the nervous system without sedation or dependence. Number 12. Elecampane, prescribed by Hippocrates, 400 BC. Elecampane was recommended by Hippocrates himself. That alone should make you pause. Used for deep, stubborn lung infections, it doesn't act fast. It rebuilds lung strength over time. Antibiotics kill bacteria. Elecampane restores tissue. Number 13. Toothache plant, used in South America for centuries. Chew this plant and your mouth goes numb in seconds. Indigenous healers used it for tooth pain and mouth infections long before dental anesthetics existed. Modern studies confirm its local anesthetic effects. Number 14. Oregon grape, a rare herb with strong clinical evidence for treating psoriasis and eczema. Its berberine content reduces inflammation and microbial activity on the skin. Modern dermatology is quietly catching up to traditional knowledge. Number 15. Yellow dock, used in Europe since the 1600s. Yellow dock was known as a blood purifier, meaning it supported digestion and elimination. Modern understanding links it to liver function and gut health. Clear digestion, clear skin. Ancient healers understood this connection long before science did. Number 16. Usnea, used by native tribes for centuries. Usnea, a lichen hanging from trees, was used as a natural antibiotic long before antibiotics existed. Modern research confirms it fights bacteria, including resistant strains. It's still one of the most powerful wilderness medicines available. Number 17. Barberry, used for over 2,000 years, documented 200 BC. Barberry contains berberine, one of the most researched plant compounds today. It fights bacteria, reduces inflammation, improves digestion, and helps regulate blood sugar. Ancient Persian and Chinese doctors used it. Modern labs now confirm it. Number 18. Red clover, used since the Middle Ages. Red clover was used for skin conditions and women's health for centuries. Modern studies confirm its mild estrogen-like effects and anti-inflammatory benefits. Number 19. Sassafras, popular in America in the 1600s. Sassafras was once one of the most valuable exports from North America. While now limited due to safety concerns, it reminds us that traditional medicine must always evolve with science. Number 20. Meadowsweet, the original aspirin, before 1897. Meadowsweet contains natural salicylates, the same compounds aspirin was synthesized from in 1897. But unlike aspirin, it soothes the stomach instead of irritating it. Nature solved the problem before chemistry complicated it. If this video changed how you see medicine, hit the like button so more people can rediscover this knowledge. Comment below which plant shocked you the most. Sometimes the most advanced medicine isn't new at all. It's ancient, growing quietly, and waiting for us to remember it. Subscribe for more.